Okay, it's Dave, and I got about 2 minutes to show you how to build a really cool and fast Pinewood Derby racer. Okay, step number one, you'll get a block of wood from your den that looks something like this. Now you can race it just like this, and that's fine. You put the wheels on, 10 minutes later you got a racer. You don't even have to paint it, but have some fun with this. First of all, pick out a design. Let your kid try to design the racer. Carson came up with this year. It's a Wii remote, and he came up with the idea for it. And so we cut it out with a coping saw, and then there are two keys to winning the Pinewood Derby. One is weights, and I'll show you what I mean by weights. Drill holes in the back of your car. This is a car that we decided not to use this year. Drill holes as many as you can in the back half of your car. Not in the front, only in the back. There's some scientific principle that makes them work better if they're in the back. So I drill holes almost all the way through the car, but not quite all the way through the car. And then I put fishing weights inside of the holes. And you drop them in there, as many as you can, up to 5 ounces total weight for the car. Once you get them in there, then you need to weigh them, and yes, you can weigh them on a postal scale. And I know this seems kind of like, wow, how far do you guys got to go to win? Well, if you don't want to win, that's fine. You can go and just have fun. But if you really want to improve your chances to win, get a postal scale. They're like $20, and then weigh your car for every weight you put on there, and you'll see that every bit makes your car closer to 5 ounces. Okay, so once you got the holes with the weights inside there, and you should probably have 5 or 6 or 7 holes full of weights in there, no more than 5 ounces for the whole car, then fill it up with plastic wood, sand off the excess, and now you're ready to paint your car. Carson painted this car. Every boy's car should look like a boy painted it. Mom and Dad should not paint the car. Carson did this one, and it looks like a 7-year-old did it because one did. Painting it is fun. That's the one part they can do with no help. Oh, by the way, sand it before you paint it. That's important. So sand it first, and then you can buy acrylic paint of all kinds of colors down at Michael's that works just perfect. They put their decals on, and now there's only one more step to go. And that one more step is the wheels. There are wheels that come with the car. It's a nail that goes into the wood, and then it serves as the axle for the wheel. Easy to do. One key, lubrication, which is so important in so many things we do every day. Lubricate the wheels, not with any kind of an oil, but it's a graphite dry powder. It's called a Hobby Lube. They sell it at Michael's or at the Boy Scout store in Golden Valley. And you squirt this in there. It's a really, really fine black powder, and you get it inside the axles. And do that before you put the wheels on the car. Do it over a sink or outside because it's messy, messy stuff. Lubricate the wheels, very important. And then your car is ready to race. You got your wheels on, you got it painted, you got the weights in the back. If you could hold this car, you'd see how heavy it is in the back. It's not heavy in the front at all, but it's heavy in the back. So put your weights in the back, lubricate your wheels, and then just make sure your boy does as much work as he can on it, and have fun. And then, to save your racer, this is really cool. This is called a Derby Dome, and you can get them online at derbydome.com. And it's about $12 or so, and it's really cool, and the boy can put it on his shelf in his room and think he's really cool and show it off to his friends and Grandpa when Grandpa comes over. So the keys are to sum things up. Make sure you put weights in the back of the car only, never in the front, and put them inside, and then lubricate the wheels. And then have fun, and your kid will remember it for a long time. This is the one my dad did when I was a kid. Well, he didn't do the whole thing. Obviously, he did a lot of carving, but I remember it, and I've treasured it forever, and this is Carson's, and hopefully he'll remember it, and hopefully your son will remember it too, and I hope this helps. Let me know whether you guys win the Pinewood Derby.